When you give a Google search for the Google Earth Pro software, you will get this particular screen. Now you basically have two options. You can either launch the Google Earth in Chrome, or else you can search for the various versions of Google Earth. So I'll just click on the various versions. Here you will get three versions: a web, a mobile and desktop version. I want the desktop version of the Google Earth Pro. So just click on that. Now you will get an option to download the Google Earth Pro, and you can accept and download. Once you download it, you can install it. Now let's launch the Google Earth Pro software which is installed in this computer. So I'll type Google Earth here and I can launch the software now. Now I'll go to Tools, Options, and you have to set certain parameters here. The show latitude or longitude should be chosen as Universal Transverse Mercator or UTM. What is UTM? It's one of the most common map projections today. But how does the Universal Transverse Mercator work? A UTM zone is a 6-degree segment of the Earth. Because a circle has 360 degrees, this means that there are 60 UTM zones on Earth. From the figure it's clear. Next we have to choose the unit of measurement. It should be selected as meters, kilometers, because we're gonna use the same units in AutoCAD. Now you can give OK. Next I have to move on to the area in Google Earth which is to be taken to AutoCAD. You can do that either by moving the scroll wheel of the mouse, and you can reach on to the desired magnification level to get that area, or else you can type the name of the area at the upper left corner here and search for it. I'll type the name, for example, Kallur. When you give Kallur, you will see Kallur, Kochi, Kerala, India. So I'll just select that and click on search. Now you will see that you automatically move on to that area. Now you can just zoom in to see more intricate details in it. Now let's straighten our view by going to View, Reset, Tilt and Compass. Now the view is straightened and it's more of a perfect top view. You can hide the sidebar. Okay. If you want, you can apply the tilt and compass once more to make sure that you have a perfect top view. Now what you see over here is International Stadium in the Kallur area. This is one metro station and this is another metro station. Now I would like to put some place marks at these stations. For that you can click on Add Place Mark icon in the toolbar. Now you will see a place mark here. You can just move the place mark and keep it at the desired location. I'll name it as say Station 1. And you have to copy the easting and northing coordinate of this particular location, which is nothing but X and Y coordinates. For that you can open a notepad. So I'll press the Windows key and you can type notepad here. Okay, then Station 1. You can just copy the Station 1, that text, and you can paste over here, and the easting coordinates you can copy and you can paste here, and the northing coordinates you can copy and paste in the notepad. Okay. Next I'll insert one more place mark at the second station. So I'll click on Add Place Mark and move the place mark at the desired location. I'll call this place mark as Station 2. Copy the information to the notepad just as I've done before. Now the informations are copied and I'll give OK. Now I have got two place marks at two stations. Now let's save the Google Earth image. But before saving it, it'll be better if you can go to View menu and go to Reset and Tilt and Compass to make sure that you have a perfect top view. And next I'll go to File, Save, Save Image. When you go to that option, you will get some sub options beneath the toolbar, and you can go to Map Options and you can uncheck the undesirable data to be saved. Now I don't want to save the legend or compass information or any of the information. I just want to save the image. Now you can come to resolution and you go for maximum resolution, which is 4800 by 2400, which is more than the resolution of an Ultra HD image. So just click on that. Now click on the Save Image button and choose the location where it has to be saved. I'll keep it on the desktop and I'll call it as a city image. Once the image is saved, you can either minimize or close the Google Earth and open AutoCAD software. Now make sure that the drafting and annotation interface is active, and you have to change the insertion scale units to meters because we have used meters in Google Earth. So let's change the units. So I'll click on the application button, drawing utilities and units, and change insertion scale units to meters. Next, I'll create two reference circles to indicate the position of place marks which we have created in Google Earth. So I'll go to circle command, center radius, click the center here at a random location and give a random radius. Okay, now I'm going to change the coordinate of the circle to match with the coordinate which we have copied already to the notepad. So I'll select the circle and click on Ctrl 1 to get the properties palette. I'll change the x coordinate of the center to match with the coordinate which we have copied already. So I'll open notepad and copy the coordinate from here and I'll paste it here. Now you can edit this y coordinate as well to match with the coordinate which you have copied here. Now you can give an enter. This has changed the center of the circle to some other location. So you have to bring that circle within the screen. So just double tap the scroll wheel of the mouse to get a maximum magnification. Now it is called the zoom extents. Now the circle is brought within the screen. Now let's copy the same circle to create the second circle. So I'll click on the copy command. This is the base point and second point. The center point of the copied circle can also be changed in the same manner. So I'll just select the circle. I'll press Ctrl 1, notepad, copy the x coordinate, paste it here and select the y coordinate, copy from the notepad, paste it here. You can just zoom out a bit to see its location. Now let's insert the image which I've captured from Google Map onto this AutoCAD screen. So I'll click on the Insert tab and click on Attach. Then you select the image which you have captured, which is city image. Then give Open and OK. The base point you can click anywhere and click the second point on a different location. Next, we have to align and scale the inserted image to match with the scale and orientation of these two circles. And that can be easily done using the Align command. You can get this command from the Modify panel. There is a flyout and you can just click here, or else you can type Align using the keyboard. When you give this command, it will ask you to select the objects to be aligned. I select it, then you give an enter. It will ask you to select the first source point, which is our first place marker. You can just zoom as close as you can. Then you select the tip of the place marker as the first source point. Then it will ask you to specify the first destination point, which is our first circle. Okay. Then it will ask you to select the second source point, which is our second place marker. And I'll pick this tip as the source point. Then it will ask you to select the second destination point, which is this point, which is the center of the second circle. Now you don't have to give any more points. This is all you want. When you are asked to give the third source point, you can just give an enter. Now it will ask you whether you want to scale the object based on this alignment. I'll give yes. Now you can see that the image is aligned as well as scaled to match with the exact coordinate location as well as scale of the existing reference circles. Now let's erase the reference circles since it's no longer required. So I'll give erase command and using a standard window, I'll select the circles and right click to give an enter. Okay. Now let's see some practical applications of inserting a Google Earth image to AutoCAD software. For example, suppose if I want to find out the distance between these two metro stations, you can give Dist command. Okay, and I'll choose this as the first point and this place marker as a second point. Now the distance is given as 1050 meters, which is almost 1 kilometer. And the actual distance between these two metro stations is approximately 1 kilometer. Now let's see another application. I would like to find out the area of the space so that I can construct something there. So I'll go to polyline command and I'll pick the first corner here, second one here, third one here, fourth one here, right click and close. Now I'll go to area command and you can go to object option and pick this object, and the area is displayed as 12,303 square meters. So the area is obtained. Suppose if I want to construct something here in this area, I can even sketch a site plan by using this Google Earth image as a reference. These are the examples of some of the practical applications of inserting a Google Earth image to AutoCAD software, and you can find out your own applications. Hope this tutorial was really useful and you have enjoyed going through it, and please make a try. Until I catch you.